Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the National League Central, the St. Louis Cardinals went deep 4 times as they grabbed a victory over the
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. The Cards look for their 7th straight victory next. Garrett Richards is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
This is line to left. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Boy, Hero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues. Yeah.
Digging in now, Dylan Carlson. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0.
That's the ball.
Wong leads off first with 1 away. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
From the stretch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
That's it. The third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. And their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that... Ready now, C.J. Abrams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. Now another 1-2. Got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strike.
Into the box, Trent Grisham. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. That looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Edman is there. 2 gone. So stepping in, Tommy Pham. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Slow curveball, 75 on the radar. It's 0-2. Pham, a Nevada native. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy's gotten a lot of people some big raises in New York.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. He's down in order. Still no score. Start of the second here in San Diego, and let's check in with Heidi for a little bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
A runner at second, nobody out. Not close. It's 2-0. Molina, who goes just by Yachty most of the time. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And a daring move there pays pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel.
And that misses ball one. Lifted down the line in left. In comes the left fielder. And he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Now batting.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Colton Wong will stand in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. As a look now to pitch. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
The right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Dylan Carlson 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Fouled off. We're in the second with the Red. Birds holding a 1-0 lead. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 11 for him on the season as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Yeah, you've heard the saying stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
DeYoung digs in next. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's too high, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Driven nicely into the gap. DeYoung is on his way home. He comes across to score. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
Starters just don't go as deep into games as they used to. Sometimes 5 innings or so, but a guy that gets roughed up for 6 runs early in the game is going to have a hard time even sticking around that long.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Padres nothing. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And there's one away.
The third baseman, Manny.
Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike now to Machado. 1 out, nobody on. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ball that's carrying. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So striding forward now, Josh Naylor. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Digging in, Brian Dozier, runner in scoring position with Sir John. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Padres leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Yadier Molina. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Molina is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in, Tommy Edman, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Swing and a liner. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge.
Into the box now. Kiki Kim. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 count. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Cards leave. At the plate, Francisco Mejia. And they are squarely into chip-away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I got the count, 0-2.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Kane going back at the track, and it's gone.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Cal Quantrill is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Got him to go down swinging there. Cal Quantrill retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
Abrams.
In now, C.J. Abrams. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
The center fielder.
Riding in once again, Trent Grisham. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Edman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Padres draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full, and this is now at the plate. Dylan Carlson, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The right fielder, Dylan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Paul Goldschmidt. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Down the third baseline. Machado has it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Standing in, Tommy Pham set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's just out.
Now the pitch. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And you see there, he's currently in second place on the Flyers in that category. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. DeYoung fields it cleanly. 1 for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. Padres draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, now a 6-2 ball game. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Brian Anderson.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Abrams has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
In there, strike 2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Tatis takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Stepping up to the plate, Yadier Molina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the pitch.
The second baseman.
And it's fouled away. Dozier, a former member of the Washington Nationals, signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce. Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going. You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
A 1-0 home. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. At the plate, Cal Quantrill, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Wong is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go C.J. Abrams. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1 left for San Diego. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Edman. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chance here for Dozier at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 33.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kiki Kim. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the lineup Flips over and digging in. Colton Hall. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a misses. He was way in front of that one.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Dylan Crossom. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now with the plate, Trent Grisham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lane Thomas is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Number 35, Lane Thomas.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
2-2.
Helpful.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will be next. Here's the 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Reined in. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Luis Perdomo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61, Luis.
All set for the start of the inning, so digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The count now at 2-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Paul DeYoung is on deck. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The batter, number 11.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo. He's gone 2 for 5. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. This one's down to third. Machado is there. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And Harrison Bader will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Harrison Bader will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 48.
And in steps Manny Machado. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Bounce towards the second baseman. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now batting, Josh Naylor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Well, he got the leadoff guy hitting on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
And quickly there are 2 away. Two outs now in the San Diego seventh, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Edman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So Yadi Molina digging in now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Matt Wieters is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 32, Matt Wieters.
Now here's Wieters. High in the air and deep to right field. Gone! So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters. Career homer number 149. And the lead is now 7-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jose Castillo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Greg Garcia is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Number 5, Greg Garcia.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Abrams is there to put it away for out number 1.
Matt Wieters.
So striding in, Kiki Kim.
Number 33, Kiki Kim.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. A little roller toward the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Digging in, Francisco Mejia. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The pitch. Chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Greg Garcia.
So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the eighth, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. Lifted into center field. Bader is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Abrams. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 5. It's 7-2. At the plate, Lane Thomas will start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Back goes Grisham. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Paul DeYoung. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no... Leading off the inning, Trent Grisham, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Trent Grisham.
First offering on its way.
Well, count 1-0.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 to count.
Hey.
2-2. hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Fouled off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And another foul ball. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way. Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team.
1 ball,
not afraid to execute.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Just keeping him close. San Diego down to their final strike, and it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The St. Louis Cardinals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Kiki Kim wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Garrett Richards permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. we remind you to please drive home safely.